Let me unmute myself first. Hi. Hi, everybody. How are you? Are you good? Hello, Short and Deadly. Hello, Venox. Techie Steph. Subscribing with Prime. Follow this link. Thanks in advance. Hello, Red Misty. Thank you. Hello, Samuel. Hello, Martin. Ricky. Adele. Hi. Hi, Richie. Kane. Kane, what are you doing? Oh my God. Boschmaster, thank you for 11 months. Kane, thank you for 5 months. Hello, Manager Dan. Hi. Big hello, everybody. So, yeah, we've got a shorter than usual stream today because I'm in Malta at the weekend for a gig and I've got a silly o'clock in the morning flight. So I'm trying to tonight. I want to get in bed for like 8, I think. And then I can, then by Friday, when I have to get up at like 4 in the morning, then I won't be that tired when I get to my gig. Maltesers, yeah. Hello, Happy Plays Traveller. I'm here to review 600 notes on life that I haven't heard you have. Oh, dear. Yeah, thank you to everyone that tuned into Becky Safe's stream earlier. So we were doing a back-to-back for her 25 days of Bexmas. Hello there, Twisted Glyph. Oh, I know, I understand. I know what it's like eating pistachios. Hi, Andy. Yeah, welcome in, everyone. Thank you. I'm going to probably butcher your name. I don't mean to. Jogmac. Amber, when you want to play for me and Dan in Portugal, get in touch with me. We'll have to speak to my agent, but get in touch with me and I can pass on his details. That would be wonderful. I haven't been to Portugal for ages. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. So I'm not going to be around at the weekend, sad face. So I'll be doing a stream tomorrow. Obviously the one that we're doing now. So yeah, thank you, Hilo. I had a great time. Yeah, it was great. I've got so much time for Becky. Techie Steph says, I click on Twitch subscription, it takes me to gaming. It's the same thing. So it's because Twitch is a primarily gaming platform, or it certainly used to be. So the fact that it says Prime Gaming is fine. It's because Twitch is a gaming channel. So when you press onto that link, I'm just looking at it now. Just go onto Twitch channel sub, and then you can start subbing. So yeah, that's it. Does it include a helicopter? Oh no. No, but yeah, we were having some fun on Becky's channel earlier. We always do. She's just such a cool girl, and I love her so much. So yeah, expect more streams from me and her because we are obviously a very good influence on each other. You guys seem to enjoy it. We bounce off each other very well. So yay. Somewhere is drunk karaoke of me singing girls. Oh, do you remember? Do you remember Twitch Sings? I actually started streaming, not predominantly Twitch Sings, but I used to do a lot of Twitch Sings. Oh, do you know what it is, Techie Steph? It's because you're already subscribed to me. So I think what you need to do is unsubscribe and then do the Prime thing. I think someone else has had that issue before. Yeah, it did, didn't it, Richie? I used to love doing that. I used to stay up all night and just do Twitch Sings, get drunk and just sing songs. And I remembered I got this massive raid and it was like 3,000 people. And I'd never been like properly raided before. And I was like, oh, so this is what it's like then on Twitch. It's not happened since. Not like that. But it was amazing. It really was. And then 300 of those people actually stayed and listened to me butcher a load of songs, which was fun. But yeah, welcome, guys. This is the demo drop. This is where we listen to your music. So if you are a music producer and you'd like your work to get heard, then send it in. The details are here. We've had a lot of success stories with people who've gone on to getting signed by labels and collabing with other people that they've met on this stream. A few of the people who are friends of mine are all record label owners as well, and they'll pop in, and it's just a positive place to be. I don't know, happy place travel. I'm not the person to ask any advice on that. However, you reminded me that on my gaming channel we are going to start doing something called Reddit Rants after its success the other night, stroke day. Freaked a few people out because some of you have never seen that side of me before. It was awesome. It was a lot of fun. And I like to have, and it's all in jest. It's all in a comedic way. Hello, Dr. You. I forget how good an actress I am sometimes, especially when it comes to that kind of thing. I think it was the Am I the Arsehole Reddit forum. And yeah, it was just so much fun. Yeah, you should do, Martin, definitely. But yeah, I had a lot of fun, and I appreciate those of you who got in touch with me and told me how much fun you had, and that you got my sense of humour and you just didn't judge me for it, and you're happy for me, because I love showing the other sides of me, and I try and hold that back a little bit especially on these streams, but probably quite a bit on my DJ ones as well. So yeah, it's all in jest. So thank you to everyone that understood that. Hello, fat man. Hi. I don't think Becky was ready for most of your comments. Yes, she was. She knows me. She was totally ready. She's also a good actress. But yeah, thank you guys. I really enjoyed it. We are going... Oh my God, Becky's here! Yay! What are you saying about me? So Dr. Yu just said, I don't think Becky was ready for most of your comments. So I was just reminding him that, yeah, she gets it. She knows. Kane, thank you for subbing to Becky, giving Becky a sub. Yay! Amazing. But yeah, make sure you do join my gaming channel if you want to see more of my silliness, as well as playing lots of Jackbox games, because I honestly think that it's great because I can see what your opinions are and stuff. We can completely break stuff down in autistic detail and pull stuff apart, which I think is, for me, one of the reasons why that's really helpful is I've done a lot of self-development over the last 10 years. And I'd say that mentally I'm in a very, very good place. And, occasionally life will give you a curveball or whatever, but there's been a lot of things that I've experienced, a lot of dark stuff. Life has not been easy, but that's what deepens you as a person. So, and we can all relate to certain, to a lot of, it's kind of like observational humour, isn't it? Hello, Lois Lane. So, thank you, fat man. Sorry, I didn't realise you were hammered. I wasn't when you were in. I was only hammered for a bit of it. We were doing the stream for like 18 hours. So, and obviously I remember all of it. So I was definitely not that hammered. I had probably 3 or 4 alcoholic beverages over 18 hours. But I understand, like, some of you are probably not used to seeing me being myself in that kind of a way. So, which I wasn't shit-faced. I was not shit-faced at all. But even if I was, it wouldn't matter. But yeah, it was a lot of fun for me. And do you know what? Sometimes it's just really helpful just to do something different. And those are the kinds of things that I do all the time with my friends. I guess another way of putting it is putting the world to rights. So I had a great time. Oh, Becky, I'm sure that's not true. Yeah, I just tell everyone that I love them a lot, and I will go off on tangents. I mean, I do that naturally anyway. But yeah, it was fantastic, and yeah, I'm glad that you guys understood it. So yeah, like I was saying, Red Misty, I'm always okay. It's probably something that a lot of you won't know about me is a lot of the journey that I've been on over the last 10 years. And this is a big reason why I'm a mental health first aider. And a lot of the time when we see someone doing something that we're not used to, it's because it's a reflection of our own fears. So if you are feeling like that, then it might be something within yourself, which could be kind of like reflecting or projecting. But I know it's all in a, caring way, which is great. But, I did start to think to myself, God, well, if people are going to have like this attitude of this being something that's concerning, then maybe I shouldn't show that side of me. Maybe you're not, or maybe you're not ready for it. But yes, I'm always in control of what I do. But that also means letting go of control. And a big part of being a creative, so circling back this into being, to do with music production, is there's sometimes a lot that can be found in terms of creativity by being up for over 24 hours. I've certainly made some amazing music and found some really good creative ideas from being in my studio, not thinking about what time is it, not worrying, not having the fear, and this is something that a lot of artists, anyone that is in any artistic field will understand that, because there's less resistance. Thank you, Fat Man. So yeah, so it's not crazy. It's not like there's an issue at all. It is just me innocently showing you other aspects of me as a person. And yeah, how often will we do it? We'll make the Am I the Arsehole or Reddit rants definitely a part of any gaming stream, because it's easy to set up. There's always going to be new content for that. I honestly didn't think that you lot would be that into my rants, which is it's bad in a way because you're just encouraging me, but and two, like, you can sometimes think you're funny, and that it's being expressed from an authentic place, but I don't expect anyone to find that shit funny. Which is in effect even funnier to me. But it's great. And again, as an artist, I've always enjoyed putting on characters and like playing all the parts. And I even have an inner monologue. My inner monologue is what's the accent? What is the accent that I call it? The accent is like, what you doing, you jabbass? Like that is the accent that my inner monologue has. But I don't know how you describe that person if they were a person. I know it's like James Brown. Like I'm not joking. That is the voice that I get, and then also when I do drink alcohol, I'll start thinking in French. So there are, like Mr. T. Ain't getting a little plain fool. What you talking about, huh? And I'll talk to myself like that. So to be able to express it, because it's all just energy, isn't it, at the end of the day? So to be able to express that in a comedy kind of way and then make that relatable, like I find all of that very, very seamless to do. It's more difficult to try and articulate why that happens, but that's kind of the beauty of it. Like that's why I like to be able to like explore the ridiculousness of Reddit rants. Am I the arsehole? Get fucking pissed off about them in a comedic way. I'm not really upset. I'm not really mad at people for being absolute twats. But at the same time, like, we all know this happens. So it's kind of like tough love. But I am going to make the disclaimer that this isn't what I would say to people as a mental health first aider. So next time, please don't, please don't go, are you okay? Are you all right, Amber? I'm a bit worried about you. You seem to be like really upset about and angry. Yeah, calm down. Awkward. And is comedy a coping mechanism for you, both with others and to yourself? Is it a coping mechanism? I think it is for everyone. I mean, that's why comedy is important. I think that, you need to laugh at yourself. You need to be able to laugh in the face of adversity, 100%. And there's psychological reasons why, physiological reasons why that is a thing. But it also obviously has to be balanced as well. Yeah, it has to be balanced. Like, it can be another blockage, if you're not really going deep enough with that. But I think you'd notice if it was a blockage, because it would be it would be topics that someone would bring up as opposed to start talking about because of reading something, or, you just use your initiative on that. Definitely. But yeah, and we were talking a lot about certain stuff, like the ayahuasca stuff, and if you read into my history, and we can always talk about this on the gaming stream. We're not going to go too deep into this on this show, but there's been a massive journey in from where I was in mentally 10 years ago to where I am now. And I love to share that with people. I love to be able to show people that, it's okay to sit in darkness. And I'll come and sit there with you because I know what it's like. And you do find, you will find your breadcrumbs back home, as I always say. And if that becomes content on my alt channel, brilliant. Let's do it. Yeah, I mean that it's going to be a constant stream of content, that, and I love the fact that this has come up very, very organically, because one thing about streamers that stream a lot is you start trying to like think, well, what else can I do? What can I do to make things busier, or what can I do to like make things more interesting for myself? And that is something that literally is staring me in the face. And it's nothing that I would have ever thought anyone would have any interest in, other than my very close friends who get to see me doing my rants and doing all the voices. And yeah. There you go. But yeah, we will do that. So, thank you. Short and Daddy Lexi has mentioned my inbox of doom. Yeah. So that's another great way for me to alchemize shitty things. On my fan page on Facebook, I get a lot of thirsty men in the inbox, but I have to read the inboxes because sometimes it can be gigs and, you know, stuff from fans. So I decided to make a Facebook group called the Amberdy Inbox of Doom, which is screenshots. Obviously I have not, like, I've edited the names so you can't see who, you know, the person is or whatever, but it's a great way of me to kind of like get my power back when, you know, I've had stuff sent to me and I'm like, oh, get a load of this guy. Like, what? But yeah, it is fun. It is fun. Comedy. So first of all, now I've got something that's happening on my screen. I think that there's a browser source that is corrupting. I don't know what it is, but I'll apologise in advance. So first of all, we've got DJ Soul, and this is Poser's Dance.
Motherfucking little Poser's dead. Check this out. Hey, motherfucking little Poser's dead. 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 Check this out. Check this out. Hey, motherfucking little Poser's dead. Hey, motherfucking little Poser's dead.
Am I muted? Was I muted then? Apologies. So, what a noob. What a noob. So, what was I saying? So yeah, DJ Soul, she's one of my students, and she came in for 2 days recently. She had a day of music production and a day of DJing. She's been around for a very long time, but it's one of these people who was a DJ, got quite successful, and then for one reason or another stopped doing it, and then later in life has remembered how important it is to be creative and to follow the things that make you happy. And so she came in for a music production lesson and DJ lessons. So one of the things that we did on the music production lessons were I started to show her the importance of coming away from using loops and using one shots instead, how to build your drums, and then I think we started to get into, you know, the importance of automation and that kind of thing, and also structure, using a reference track, all of those kinds of things. And I can hear from where she was originally to where she's at now that this track is definitely a lot more cohesive and together. There's been a lot of improvements. The things that would be best for you to concentrate on now, I mean, I was making some notes as we were listening. So the pianos, we'll just do this in the order that I have written about them. There was a part in the piano progression when the respace was on in the breakdown where the two are not harmonically working. So let's just have a quick listen. This bit. I mean, it's not bad, but it could just be simplified at that point. And I would even say, like, just fade out those pianos, or you don't even need to have them in because they've been in here. So as you're coming to the end, take them out there, and then you won't have to change the pattern of the respace. Definitely, I think some people said about the vocal, the pianos are definitely a little bit too loud in the mix there. It definitely needs a bit of a mix down. Definitely needs some reverb, maybe even a bit of ping pong delay, but definitely reverb just to give it a bit more, make it fit better in the mix, not be so static and up front. If you've made this in a piano roll and just copied in this is another reason why using loops can be really can make things more difficult, because if this is an audio loop of a piano chord progression, it's going to be very difficult to have the amount of control that you're going to want over it. If this is a MIDI pattern, I would also change the velocity of some of those notes, make it more humanized as well. Hello, Kid Dynamo. Because just a little bit of velocity changes on those notes will make it sound more humanistic. So yeah, that's another thing I wrote down. Reverb and delay on piano. Automation is your friend. Automation is your friend. So a bit more automation in between the different sections of this track. And I really, really like the ooh sound that was used. Maybe it was used a few too many times, but I'm not hating on it.
Check this out.
Ooh, I love it. It's a bit like my huh. So yeah, well done, Sol. A really, really massive improvement, and you should be really, really proud of yourself. Oh my God, there she is. We've just listened to it. Is it a hurl or a higher kick? I was just saying that I really like that. Ooh.
Check this out. Motherfucker,
And maybe, I mean, it's up to you, but possibly you could like make it a bit tighter, that and like have it a bit more fitted. So like the very first transient of it on the half beat before the next beat of the bar. But it's not a massive thing. It's not a massive thing. It's a really good improvement from where you were before, and I'm so proud of you. So proud of you. This structure is great. You've taken on board everything that we did in our lesson as well regarding structure, having the marker points, setting all that out at the top of the arrangement screen, just so you can start to map it all out, because sometimes that can be the hardest thing, going from the 16 bar 32 bar loop and then start to put things out as a full coherent project, and it's only in doing that you will ever finish it. Otherwise it will just be more ideas that kind of go to waste. I mean, it's never to waste, because there's always something to be learned, but getting it actually mapped out is definitely a massive step forward. Did what you said and used a similar track for structure. Yeah, definitely. I mean, you don't have to stick to that. You know, it's not like it has to be exactly the same. However, if you want people to pick this up possibly for a label or DJs to play it, taking some inspiration from other people's layouts and arrangement is definitely massively helpful. But yeah, well done, Sol. Very, very proud of you. And guys, make sure you go and follow. I'll leave you the link as well again for DJ Sol. Yes. Next up we have got, so this is GSR, friend of mine, and Venox, who have teamed up to do a remix of Riot Brothers, Ripped Out. Riot Brothers, obviously Guy Verbeen, my other half, is one half of the Riot Brothers. Ripped Out is an amazing track. And we are going to play this one next, so here we go. Bonjour. How you doing? Come on, computer.
It's what we call a global killer. The end of mankind. The United States government just has to save the world. It's what we call a global killer. The end of mankind. The United States government just has to save the world. It's what we call a global killer. The end of mankind. The United States government just has to save the world. It's what we call a global killer. The end of mankind. The United States government just has to save the world.
Yeah, I really like this. I like these Hoovers. Yeah, I think this has obviously been a hell of a lot of work been put into this. You can just tell. The finer detail is fantastic. I like the detailing in the fills. Something that I sometimes just like, I can't be bothered. But when I hear other people make some, make a fuss of their fills, making a fuss of your fills, it really gives you that, ear candy. Hello, Wave Shaper. Yeah, so I really enjoyed that. I just need to say thank you to Kane for gifting a sub there to Venox. Polar Bear, thank you for 3 months, mate. Kane as well, thank you for the other subs as well. Bosch Master again, thank you for 11 months. You guys are amazing. The other thing, it was that top loop. That top loop was sounding a little bit difficult though, because it kind of serves a purpose and it's quite industrial. So I don't dislike it. It just maybe could be a little bit tighter, that's all. And then when the pads are in, the pads are fighting with the leads. The leads seem to be a little bit too loud, and the pads seem to be a little bit too loud, and the leads slightly too low. And I'm only talking maybe about 1 dB. But those leads, we need to remember that something needs to be the main character. And because a lot of Guyver's tracks don't have vocals in, well, he'll have like movie quotes or whatever, but there's no singing. So the main star of the show is the lead, is the riff. So I would say, number one, the leads need to come up a bit more. I don't know if you've used like an audio sample of his original riff, or if this is something that you've got the MIDI parts to, but I've got a feeling it's an audio sample. And I think it would sound good layered up with a MIDI version of it, just to give yourself, a bit of extra control and get that kind of coming through a little bit more. And side chain the pads. You don't need to I don't know. You know what, you could side chain them to the leads, because then actually that makes a lot of sense. If it's a MIDI pattern that it's being triggered by. But the way that I would do it is I would just use like an LFO tool, something like that. What's Vennox said? 3 layers. It's a portamento maybe. Ooh, okay. So you've done those yourself. Good. It's MIDI. Brilliant. Oh, you're going to have full control over it. I'm so happy to hear that you say that. That's brilliant. And this is why it's important. Yeah, Shaper Box 3 is amazing. Yeah, you can have full control over this now. Brilliant. Yeah, so that's all I would do to this, but everything else is great. One thing I was going to... It was hard. Mate! Like, me and Guy have these conversations all the time, and we've discussed, like, some of his music, and I'm like, yeah, even you can't emulate yourself. He's like, yeah, you're right. Like, he's tried to make tracks that he made 20 years ago, and he can't. He's a literal genius. It's like, honestly, having him to help me with my music production has been so amazing, but also infuriating, because he would just talk about stuff that at the time I would have no concept of what he was on about, and I was like, it can't be this fucking hard, surely. It was like the wax on wax off Mr. Miyagi kind of thing. Eventually things made sense to me, but he wouldn't show me shortcuts of stuff. He'd show me exactly how he did things, and everything's like, all of those sounds are all made from scratch. Like, he doesn't use presets or anything. He has like his own set of presets that he's made himself. Any sound that he wants, he can just make. And it's just, yeah, like, I don't take it for granted at all. I really don't. He's shown me like the finer detail stuff. So I wouldn't have fucking thanked him at all in the early days. But I wanted him to kiss me. So I listened. Can you just show me how to use silence again? Yeah, it's so interesting. Wow. Spectral synthesis. Yeah. Oh, what, another one called alchemy. Brilliant. Yeah. Oh, what's that there? What's that button? What you got? Oh, thanks. Can you just show me how to do a sidechain again? Yeah. And then eventually I was like, okay, I quite like doing this now. But yeah, it's he's going to be very, very happy with this. I think he's going to be, very proud that you've done a great job on this. Did you think he's a nerd at first? Yeah, I always knew he was. Do you know the main reason why? Two main reasons why I love Guy. Number one is because of his, because he is a musical. He's just anything is. I don't put myself above his need to create music. That's why I love him. I would obviously still love him because he's Guy, but I have told him so many times, like, I love you because you are who you are, and that's unconditional love. Like, I would never tell him to get off making music or, oh, I'm bored, can you come and talk to me? No, what I did was I joined him in music production so that I would know, this is his way of expressing himself. And the second reason why I love him so much is because none of my usual tricks would have worked on Guy at all. So, like, if I ever tried to do anything like reverse psychology or, how are you? Are you okay? Yes, I'm fine. When I wasn't, he'd be like, okay. And I'd be like, no, now you're supposed to, and then I'll huffle something. Like, none of that shit works on Guy. And that's another reason why I love him so much, is because you won't fall for any of that bullshit. Like, it's just those kind of mind games, not interested. And because of that, I was like, oh my God, I really love you now. Yeah. Yeah, I'll see you at Masquerade, Venox Defo. But yeah, he's amazing. I love him so much. He's my little guru. Look, this is a picture of me and Guy as well. Look. Ah! He's got glasses on. Look at him there. He's absolutely twatted on that photo. Look. Look. This was taken at a party that we were at years ago. And the reason why I love this, I had this out on my gaming stream the other day. It's because, see that big orange thing there? That was not there on the picture. But me and him have seen an orange orb around us. Like, I'm a little bit spiritual, but I'm also extremely scientifical, and I follow the science and everything. But like, it has the orange orb on it, and this is as we were starting to date each other. No one knew we were an item. No one knew that we were seeing each other for 4 years. 4 years. So that wasn't my choice either. He was just trying to work me out. He's like, are you going to be okay, or are you just mental? So now he knows I'm mental, so it's okay. Oh, that's me. This is me. Look. Me with my natural curly hair, though. But yeah. Oh, is it? Venox, I didn't know that. I know orange is for, like, creativity as well, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, that's, we've been together 10 years now. And it's like living with your best friend. It really is. It's a joy. And one thing I'll always say to people is, please, if you are going out with a creative, don't ever stop them from doing it. And if you're not, find someone who is, because it will ignite that within yourself as well. And one thing I'm extremely a big advocate for is to find something healthy to express yourself with, be that painting, dancing, music, poetry, anything. Like, it's so important. It's so important. It really is. And to be able to share that aspect of yourself is massively cathartic. Yeah, it's really it's very, very important. What do you create that is constructive? Any kind of creation is constructive. Anything that's, because that's the reason why we're here, right? Like, we are having a physical experience, and the one thing that we were here to do is to create and to follow that creativity. All of you are creative. You just, some of us stop, we forget that we are creative, but that's why it feels good to do it. That's why you get a dopamine hit. That's why you get the reward system. when you do those kind of things. And because whatever you create, that's never been created before, whatever it is. No one can actually do what you do in the exact way that you do it. So, yeah. Even if I'm a weapons engineer. Well, again, okay, so this is where you can use creativity for good or for evil. However, there's... Who am I to say? I don't know. I don't have all the answers. But, there were scientists who were building the atomic bomb. They weren't necessarily wanting to build it, if you want to go back in history in that kind of a way. But, yeah, it all depends on who it is doing it and why it's being done. But, in terms of a personal revolution and a personal journey, to be creative is one of the most beautiful things that you can do for yourself. It really is. Next up, we have got Blaze Tolland, Quiet Desperation. I love that. You can hear music from your ears, but you can't touch it with your hands. Yes, I love that. The other thing about it is you have to be in the moment. You have to be in the moment to listen to music. So you're listening to it as it is happening. And that's what I like about it. It's just, yeah. But I like the way that you said it best. It's amazing. It really is. It's the best thing in the world to express yourself. Hi, Malin. How are you doing? Everyone go and follow Malin and just go into his chat when he's live and give him loads of abuse. It's okay. He likes it. Don't really, don't, but do. I'm good, thank you. How are you? So, where were we? Blaze Tolland, Quiet Desperation. This is a great track. Do you, Malin? Oh, see? It's fine. Go and abuse him.
Most men live lives of quiet desperation. Quiet desperation. men live lives. Quiet desperation.
There we go. That was Blaze Tolland, Quiet Desperation. Big hello to everyone that's just got here. Hello to Nebula. Nebula, I love your stuff. I'm always playing your tunes in my streams. Always. So yeah, nice to have you here, mate. Guys, make sure you follow Nebula. Yeah, so lovely, lovely track by Blaze. If I was going to be critical, it's 8 minutes 25 seconds long. However, the reason why this isn't necessarily an issue is because it was journeyful, and there shouldn't be an issue with people making longer tracks, especially when it's as interesting a journey as this one is. It didn't feel like it was lacking, in any of the sections. I don't even know if it would be possible to whittle it down, which is probably why it's been left at 8 minutes 25. I love the leads in there, the kind of like quick exponential trills in there, which is a great way of giving like, it's ear candy, isn't it? I love the vocal, very, very well made. Yeah. Oh, it even says that this is the extended mix, so there is a shorter version. But I really do like this. I think it's very different to anything that I've recently listened to. So yeah, like it was, and a few people were saying it sounds like it could be in a movie, which is very true, or a game. So yeah, it was a joy to listen to. So thank you, Blaze. Guys, please go and follow her on SoundCloud. Show some love. Yeah. Next up. Next up, we've got Davey B, and this is called Land of the Living Lower Pitch.
There's no one left to talk to, 'cause I already know which word they'll say. If only I could find the things I miss. There must be some place where there's more to life than this. In the land of living, there's a key. In the land of living, to open me. In the land of living, I will search no more. 'Cause it's you I've been looking for. In the land of living.
There we go, Davey beat Land of the Living. I think it's good. It needs a little bit of work to it, and when I say it needs a bit of work, I don't know if it's going to be something that this track actually needs work on it. But things to take forward for the next track would be starting the next track, maybe looking to get some new sample packs. Because one of the issues that I found, I mean, this is either an issue with the samples that have been used in this track, or there's just been too much processing on the samples. Some of them weren't like cutting through, and I don't think it was like a levels thing or an EQing thing, or if it is, it will be over processing or over saturation. But I can't say enough how important it is to have good quality samples to start off with. Really, really, really important, because it's going to be easier, you know, it's going to make things sound more believable if you have really good quality samples from the get-go. And the ones that I'm thinking about really with this would be the ones in the percussion, the hi-hats, the closed hi-hats and the open hi-hats. To me, just felt and that loop and the clap. It just feels like it could be. I mean, it could just be the fact that it's been limited heavily, and it's squashing the sounds. And if that is the case, then that's good, because it means that you can go back on this project and just do a new mix down, and give yourself at least minus 6 dB, of headroom, and see if it sorts the issue out. If that is the case, it would definitely be worth salvaging because it's a great track. I like the vocal. I think the vocal's really cool. Yeah, but that's all I would say. Is moving forward to the next track is possibly go and find some new samples, very, very good quality samples, and give that a go. But the rest of it was great. I loved the arrangement. I think everything else was spot on, absolutely spot on with it. So yeah, well done. Thank you for sending it in, David B. Next up we have got Martin Easton. And this is it Caja? Is that Caja? Martin says, I like to stick a gain effect on the master at plus 6 dB. What's the reason behind that? Let me know in the chat because I'm interested to know. Okay, here we go. This is Martin's track now. Martin Easton, Kaija, I think it's how you say it, Kaija. I love it. Really nice. I like the outro change up in the rolling bass. Very tech trance in that sense. And yeah, loved it. Great example of what a trance tune should be. And it was interesting. It's difficult to be interesting if you're not using vocals. So, you know, you have to have a lot more of an idea of melody and progression. And you've executed that perfectly, Martin. So, brilliant. Guys, make sure you go and follow Martin, please. Yeah, it is. It's a pretty song. It's very pretty. So, yeah, thank you, mate. Before I forget, make sure if you're in the UK, you go and enter the competition for my Allen and Heath mixer, which has been reconditioned. Yeah, it ends on the 10th of December, so you've got a few days left. So it's £1 a ticket. Get yourself a piece of Amber D history. Get to twiddle my knobs. So yeah, if you're watching this back on YouTube, sorry. 10th of December 2023. That's the cut-off point for this. And the link for this, I'll put it in the chat now. But please only enter if you're in the UK. Thank you for the follow, John. Welcome in. So yeah, please make sure you go and get yourself a ticket. Yeah. Thanks. Next up, we have got oh, computer's being weird. One sec. Next up, we have got this is a great one. It is, and it's actually John. John, you've just got here in exactly the right time. So this is a meme track. Well, it's a track that was made from a meme, like a TikTok meme, and it's called "Gimme Me Fucking Chips." So here we go.
Honestly, boys, I'm not even joking. I'm talking backflipped over all the bullets, landed on the van like a proper Spider-Man, landed on the van, I picked the van up by the top, I've gone, I just want my chips! Give me my fucking chips! The manager's on the floor, red nose, fucking knocked out on the cold. Security's come over, I've gone Security's come over. M62's now shot. Through the van across the motorway. The tank's yeah, a tank moves. Oh, let's all have it.
Okay, so that is John Carr, Give Me Fucking Chips. I love the ideas in this track. There is a bit of work that needs doing on that arrangement because there are a few areas where it could have kicked in and kept the energy. Then it went into another breakdown. You've got like 3 breakdowns in this. So this can definitely get condensed. And it's only 4 minutes 39 seconds long, so you could definitely lose one of those breakdowns. Yeah, but all the ideas are there, and that is 9/10 of what you need anyway. So the arrangement is something that will become more intuitive the more that you do music production. So yeah, and I also felt a little bit like maybe it was lacking a little bit of sub. And I know with Bounce, you know, it doesn't have a sub bass, but I think that bass line could possibly be layered with something like maybe like a busy bass underneath it, maybe like a reverse bass on a section. Hello, mate. Welcome in. But it's nearly there. And yeah, it's a great meme track. I love the woo-woos. And just as a little something that I noticed, which is important, which you did, was so on the leads you've got this lead pattern. Number 1, you had it lowered down to begin with, and then you did the simple trick of just upping it an octave. Brilliant. And then the next thing that you did, which is also really important, is you changed up the pattern a little bit. Next section. And that is so important to do that, especially when it's something that's very, very repetitive, because it's still the same thing, but it's slightly different. So things like that can really help it to not sound monotonous and boring, without needing to put too many things in the track. So yeah, that was something that I really, I thought should be noted as being a good thing to do. So yeah, thank you, mate. Thank you for sending it in. Yeah, call and response. That's another great thing to do. Fill up those gaps. Yeah, there is a bit of a backlog. When did you send it, U2O? When did you send it in? Because it's around about 3 to 4 week wait at the moment. I am making sure that I get through them all, but you'll get like a message from me, an email back from me when. Have you made sure that you're putting the words demo drop in the email title? That's really, really important. Because if it doesn't say that, it won't get to me. Next up, we've got Ricky John, and this is Schizophrenic.
that I had schizophrenia. Hateful things. My family and I met with a psychiatrist. He decided that I had schizophrenia. People don't really understand, normal people who don't have experiences with these types of things. I had no idea what was going on. Something had really happened to me that was emotionally devastating.
go. Ricky, John, and Schizophrenic. Yeah, I really liked it. You got the most important bits nailed, and that's the kick and the bass. Maybe a little bit more embellishment in terms of sounds, the call and response stuff that we mentioned earlier. I love the phaser on the lead. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Ricky. Ricky says being on the show has helped me so much. That's what this is about. Yeah, the riff was really nasty, so suited to the whole notion of schizophrenic being the title. So yeah, I think it really conjures up the kind of like things that we would think around being schizophrenic. You know, it's very, even though this is not what schizophrenia is about. My uncle was a paranoid schizophrenic, a very, very talented artist as well. But in terms of the word itself, without putting any kind of like stereotyping on schizophrenia, it really gives that kind of like expression to it. So yeah, I really, really like it. Really like it. Think you're doing a great job. Great job. Make sure you go and follow Ricky, guys. Show some love. Thanks for sending that in, mate. And keep up the good work. Next up, we have got Hard Trance Energy. Hard Trance Energy is the remix of Scott Project, You, I Got a Feeling. Oh, and this is a free download, by the way. So if you guys are digging this track, you can go and get it as a free download.
I got a feeling. I got a feeling.
we go. Scott Project U, I Got a Feeling, Hard Trance Energy remix. I like this. You meant, I thought you might have meant Malta, but I was waiting for you to say it. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to Malta. For those of you that don't know, I'm going to be DJing in Malta at the weekend. So yeah, I am really looking forward to it. It's going to be epic. Yeah, I like this remix. I do like this remix. It's a nice laid back feel to it. So it's kind of like really, it's not often that I hear a hard trance tune that sounds like, I know it almost sounded like it was a stripped back kind of like chill out kind of hard trance. Do you know what I mean? Like it was kind of sending me off into the same kind of trance that regular trance would do. All the sounds were great. There was a little bit of clipping that I could hear in some of the bass layers at the beginning of the beginning of the track. So maybe let's check on like the side chain if it's like it just sounded like there was something that was clipping like at the end of the let me just see if I can find it just so I can explain what I mean, because that might be more helpful. It might even be a retrig thing. I don't know what it is, but it's not something that's a problem. It's just something that I'm hearing. I can pick up on it. But as soon as all the other elements are in, it's not something that is very noticeable. And I am nitpicking with that. So, hi, Rentala. But yeah, I loved it. It was a joy to listen to. Thank you so much for sending it in. And like I said, guys, that is a free download. So go and grab yourselves a copy of it. And I've just seen as well, there are other ones on there as well, which are free downloads. So, okay, next up we've got DS3 Hard Tech remix of Marcel Wood's Cherry Blossom. go. What a great remix of an absolute classic, Marcel Wood's Cherry Blossom. Is also one of my favourite tunes, as Dan puts in the write-up for this. I wanted to do my own 150 BPM take on one of my favourite tracks of all time, Marcel Wood's Cherry Blossom. Yeah, it's great. I love it. I think you have done it justice, 100%. I don't really have anything more to add on that, which is usually a good thing, because yeah, I think that it warrants going and giving him a follow, and also this is a free download, so go and get yourselves that free download. Epic, mate. Thank you very, very much for sending that in. I'm so proud of you. Killing it, mate. Okay, and now we've got Rob EJ, Baby, I'll Let You Know. This is called.
This time I know where it is I need
Schwa BJ, Baby, I'll Let You Know. Great tune. Great bounce track. I like the little incidentals in there, the little bow noise. And obviously, I'm going to love this tune because it's got woos in it. And we all have a woo. So I love the vocal. I've never heard that vocal before. And as Kid Dynamo says, it would make a great hardcore track as well. So, yeah. Yeah, it has been a high level today. It's been a really... do you know what? I'm always really proud of you guys. I know how difficult it can feel. How vulnerable it can feel. How difficult it is, should I say, to let people hear your music. Especially when it could be in a critical sense. But as you all know, one thing I'm very, very strict on in here is constructive criticism. Never anything... that could be deemed disrespectful but do you know what? I don't even really need to worry about that because the music is speaking for itself. All of you are doing so well. And of course, if you are sending me something in and I don't think it's quite ready, then I will let you know what could be improved. And I'll always give some, advice in that email back to kind of get you to a place where I would be able to put the track on the show, and that's for two reasons. The first reason is so that the viewers are enjoying the experience, and also for you as the artist, because as soon as people hear it, there's no taking that back. So if there's stuff that I think you could definitely improve on before we put it out there, then absolutely I will be happy to give you some advice on that. So, but yeah, thank you ever so much, guys. Slightly smaller than usual stream. But yeah, I'm going to go to bed very, very soon so I can get myself in a routine of way. I'm probably going to be streaming at a silly time tomorrow because I'm aiming to get up around about 4 a.m. because I have a very early flight on Friday morning. So I want to try and get at least a little bit into that kind of sleeping pattern for Friday. And then if you are coming to Malta, I will see you at my gig in Malta. But yeah, thanks. Thank you, you absolute legends. Where are we going to go? We'll go and see Leona. My ammonia lady. I love Leona. Oh my God, she's dyed her hair. She's either dyed her hair or she's got a wig on. I'm not sure what she's done yet. I don't think it's a wig. I think she's dyed her hair blonde. Wow. Yeah, it's going to be loads of fun. Thank you, Framey. Thank you, Jake. Yeah, we're going to go and see Leona and I'm going to find out what's going on with her hair. That's ace. Okay. For I've Wanted Pew. Hello, mate. And goodbye as well. Thank you, everybody. I love you all loads. I will most likely see you tomorrow. So, yeah. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Stay there. I'm raiding you. I'm raiding you. And I will see you all soon. I love you.